be patient. And now we are back. MyaM-Gaming against Clan-Mystik in this Starseries. SLTV Starseries number 9. Online bots already peeking into bananas. Not seeing too much now the initial exchange. But the aggression by the terrorists is more or less slowly evolving. Feeds takes out Kenny S as the first frag of the match. And the terrorists are forced away from banana. Again, they are trying to go for some split A-B play and get an early frag instead of having a terrorist train romp down the B bomb site as it looked like at the beginning. Now Kiyoshima and company are trying to get a grip on the A bomb site, but 3 CTs already rotated over there and they don't have the bomb on the back. So SF is going back to collect that, and maybe he will join Hearts on the B attack, or he will go all the way through. No, it is actually a B split coming out of Clan-Mystik strategy books. GMX pushing through, and he's got Dots with 1 HP, and he puts him down with a nice luck shot there. And now it's only Feeds defending the B-bomb side. He gets some decent damage dealt, but Hearts coming in from the other side, takes him out straight away. Nuga, GT and Helix to retake the bomb site against 4 terrorists. Nuga gets rid of 1, but Kiyoshima with the refrag. Now it's GT and Helix against SF, Kiyoshima and Hearts. Kiyoshima took out... no, it was the old frag. But it is a 2v2 now, and both terrorists in nice position. Kiyoshima and Cheaty exchange frags, and Kiyoshima gets the better of Cheaty in the end. 0-1 in favor of Clan-Mystik, but that pistol round really went down to the wire. Clan-Mystik losing the advantage early on, and then they came back thanks to the successful B split. I think MyaM-Gaming was actually thinking Clan-Mystik would hit the A bomb site. That's why the CT ad connector didn't do more about the 2 terrorists that were pushing into CT spawn. Now Cheaty takes out Hearts for the first of the round and gets rid of 1 weapon at least. Still a 4v5. Kenny S down to 11 HP as well. Clan-Mystik really needs to watch out now. If they throw this round away, they will be screwed and the CTs will be up on the winning side. So SF and Kiyoshima take point, and oh, nice shot there by Kiyoshima onto Helix. Great reaction straight in the head, and Cheaty right around the corner of 4 terrorists, 3 terrorists I should say. They all spray him down. Dots, the only one surviving from behind. He gets himself the frag onto Kiyoshima. Might potentially take out Kenny S as well if he's got some luck, and he gets the frag on the Kenny S. Takes out an additional weapon. Nice work by MyaM-Gaming, taking out 3 of Clan-Mystik's members and making it really expensive. By, so they're really up for no good. The CTs try to keep Clan-Mystik's money as low as possible and thus getting the advantage in the end. So it's all about the economy right now. The CTs can't do much about the outcome of the rounds. Well, MyaM wasn't really temporary name. It was a real organization, wasn't it? And Kiyoshima takes point with a P250 and gets a really lucky headshot onto Dots as well. Through the smoke he goes down, and this time the CTs won't be able to take out as many terrorists as they were in the rounds before, but Helix at least gets himself the frag onto SF, picks up a flash grenade and an AK to boost. And Kiyoshima now running around in bananas, giving away his position way too early, and GMX there with a refrag. But Kiyoshima really didn't need to go down in the situation, in my opinion. He should have let somebody push with a weapon and maybe support him instead of the other way around. But I think Kiyoshima is kinda AFK, at least it looks like he's partly AFK. He is standing still in the spawn quite often and quite long as well. So maybe he's talking to someone else in the background. you never know what's happening behind the screens, you know. And Clan-Mystik now obviously know it is a weapon round by the CTs, and they take it way slower. And they really take their time capturing the different spots of the map. Now they have captured apartments partly, and 3 terrorists pushing up bananas, already getting some information on the B players here. And they pull SF to the rest of the team. He's joining them now in the bananas. And the 3-man CT stack on A won't be opposed by any terrorist at all. Maybe the backstabber Kenny S will do some damage to them. But the main advance is coming to the B bomb site. Feeds is repositioning himself to get a nice crossfire together with Dots, and they take out Kenny S together. Or mostly it was Feeds, but Dots was there in the mix as well. And GMX now with an A push. He was the guy to fake the A plant, and he gets himself a frag while Feeds is racking up 3 frags on the B bomb site. GMX takes out 2 of MyaM-Gaming on A, but now it's only Kiyoshima left alive, and Feeds with a 4K actually takes this round alone in the B bomb site and sees Clan-Mystik out of the bomb site. Great play by him, and he's awarded with the first place on the lineup. 5-3 his stats. On the other side we have GMX, who just had a 2K as well, cleaning A bomb site on his own. 7-2 for him. Kiyoshima with 6 and 3. So the terrorists still buying up, even though Kiyoshima is already saving. Only have 4 decent rifles, but Nuga is only equipped with a FAMAS as well, so there's not that much economical difference in the 2 teams at the moment. Clan-Mystik going for the standard strategy once more, just collecting information left and right and trying to control the different spots, and SF takes out Helix, so the CTs need to rotate their players on A deeper into the spot and get some more defensive positions, because they were up onto the middle. They were about to push there and take a peek into middle to get some information. Now they are forced to stay at the back of the bomb site, and this enables Clan-Mystik to push into the bananas even further. And Kiyoshima takes point with his deagle, and he gets a nice shot on 2 feet, just peeking up for a millisecond and getting the shot off. Really great play by him. Dots though takes out Kenny S, who had like a steering wheel to aim with, and he goes down to the Estonian player. Now it's a 3v4. Nuga down to 8 HP. He goes down to SF, while Dots is just sitting there in the corner collecting 3 frags in the end from Ruins. And it's Cheaty now left to rotate into the B bomb site and get his feet onto the bomb and defuse it, but it will be GMX shutting him out of the bomb site. 4-1 the scoreline in favor of the French squad, and MyaM-Gaming not able to string 2 rounds together, forced to save again. Now another slow push by the terrorists. They kind of expect the save round, I think, but they are probably not that sure. Looking at GMX, checking every corner really carefully. SF gets the first one onto Cheaty. Now GMX is the next one. He's got a firefight ahead of him. Dots goes down to 13 HP, but he can't finish off his teammate on the B-bomb side. Finally, Kiyoshima gets the frag with a nade, and it is Feeds and Nuga against 5 angry terrorists. And they are both far away from each other. One at the A-bomb side and one at the B-bomb side. They might get one lucky kill out of that, but that should be it for the Estonian squad. They can already focus onto the next round and maybe get themselves another round on the board in the next one. Kiyoshima takes out Feeds, and now everything is clear. GMX goes into the pit to take out Nuga after Nuga got the lucky frag onto SF. At least one weapon killed in the round. So 5-1 the scoreline in favor of the French squad. squad of Clan-Mystik and feeds with a FAMAS, so the economy is really not working out for MyaM-Gaming, aka OnBots at the moment. They are forced to save so many times and they really can't get any economical control on the terrorists. They are just running wild at the moment, and Kenny-S is not even picking up the AWP yet. He just shoots people in the head instead. Nuga goes down in the mid, but Cheaty there with the refrag. All important frag for MyaM-Gaming to stay in this round. Now Feeds kinda goes into the CT spawn to have a rotation going on, but it's not yet to take place. Cheaty wants to peek into mid first to gather some information. He now sees there are actually no terrorists pushed up into mid. He kinda expected somebody to sit over there and counter him while he was scouting. The bomb is still dropped in mid, so Clan-Mystik surely won't do their move in the next 5 seconds. They are now joining forces with the A players, and that's the same that MyaM is doing. They are rotating their players already, but it will be a 2v4 situation in the A bomb side. GT comes in from behind, puts some Kiyoshima, puts him down in fact, and gets another one onto Hearts. Great spray by him. Feeds though goes down to SF, and it's now Dots against SF and GMX. SF has a rough idea where Dots is already at, and Dots goes down to SF's headshot in the boiler room. Clan-Mystik coming out on top of that round, even though Cheaty was about to turn that around. He might have gotten a 3k there on the bomb side, but it was just not enough bullets in his clip. So MyaM-Gaming left saving again, and Clan-Mystik really pulling away with the scoreline now, 6-1. Clan-Mystik capturing apartments again. Great teamwork by them, but in the other side of the map, Helix takes out Hearts and gets rid of a weapon, and the CTs might get a grip on the AK. They do. Dots picks it up, but he can't take out SF, while GMX is still firing away onto them to kind of block them away. Finally, Kenny-S takes out Dots, and Kenny-S with another one to follow it up onto Feeds. 3k for Kenny-S, 2 for GMX, and 7-1 in favor of Clan-Mystik. Now Cheaty with the AWP. He looks to go into the middle, maybe get an early pick, and get his team the advantage in the round early on. But he gets flashed and he's forced away. Nuga, the one that wanted to push while Cheaty was peeking for him and kinda keeping the terrorists at bay. Nuga goes down as well, and it is a 4v2 now, thanks to the great aggression of Helix and his company in B Bananas, and Helix another one onto SF. Great play by MyaM-Gaming to have some sort of double aggression on Banana and the middle as well, even though the middle aggression didn't work out as well as they planned. The Banana aggression was even better, and maybe it was even timed, so I would like to kinda talk to the players about that strategy. And GMX made his way into apartments and takes out Cheaty with a really nice one shot. Makes himself at least have a small chance at getting back to the bomb, but he's only got 38 seconds on the clock, and the CT is nowhere he's at, obviously, but great aim by GMX puts down Helix to 29 HP. And he gets a frag onto Dots, so MyaM-Gaming really needs to watch out. Feeds though is there with a flank, and he gets the frag onto GMX. Finally, MyaM-Gaming with another round on the board, and let's cheer the guys on. Let's get ourselves a really close game here. Clan-Mystik against MyaM-Gaming in the Starseries number 9. It is the last game day, and Clan-Mystik have a lot of games to play tonight. So maybe MyaM-Gaming just one of the many steps they will take tonight. Helix pushing forward into apartments, the area that Clan-Mystik really wanted to capture early on in the rounds to have some sort of control of the map, some information, and of course the opportunity to push in from balcony in the mid round. And Helix now gets rid of SF, so no control on apartments for the terrorists now. It's a 4v4 and everything is mixed up. Helix is in between the terrorists and he can't really organize himself. He just turned around weirdly and goes down in the end to Kenny. Yes, it is a 3v4 now in favor of the terrorists, and Clan-Mystik actually now is going forward to the balcony attack on A, and they have two waiting for them there. One underneath the balcony, it is Nuga, and he takes out two all-important frags, 2v3 now in favor of the CTs. He turned around, and Cheaty with another 2k. When GMX takes out Nuga, Cheaty chimes in and gets himself a 2k on the bomb spot. MyaM-Gaming 3-7, and it looks like they are now back in the game and trying to get back onto the half and jump Clan-Mystik in the face, not letting the CTs, the terrorist squad, run away with the scoreline too far, and they're still in reach of an 8-7 scoreline, and it would be okay for MyaM-Gaming, considering they have lost a pistol round. Would be a nice outcome. And okay, Helix is back again. He was lagging for a second. Clan-Mystik now going in with another B attack there. Dots just spraying away, not having a lot of luck, just collecting one headshot onto Hearts. Now collects himself a bullet by GMX with another nice kill of GMX. Clan-Mystik collect the B bomb site and control it, but Nuga gets the CT's a small chance of retaking the bomb site, but he's down to 1 HP himself. So they won't try it anymore, they rather save their weapons for the next round, and Clan-Mystik don't allow the CTs to get back on track. They force them into their places right away after winning 1 round out of 10. Out of the last 10. Every weapon saved, so they might squeeze out some sort of force buy. GT would be able to purchase some weaponry and some grenades as well. So 2 FAMASs on the squad of MyaM-Gaming and 2 M4s, so at least they stand a slight chance of keeping Clan-Mystik at bay. But they are headed towards the apartments, and it's only a 2-man A defense by MyaM-Gaming, so they might have gambled and they might lose. It depends on the first frag, and Kiyoshima gets a nice shot onto Helix. Now SF almost takes out Kenny, yes, shooting him in the heels. He certainly wouldn't be walking if it was real life, but nonetheless 4v5 in favor of the terrorists. And Cheaty, nice smoke play here by him. Oh, just hit the reload button when another one was showing up. Now he got himself in a very bad spot. He's there in the corner and only 2 HP remaining for him. But he got himself the 2k, so he got the round back for the CTs. It is a 3v3, even though Dots only has a deagle. Maybe Feeds will get the shot onto GMX, but GMX just says, okay, you're so far away, just stay there and I will kill Dots instead. So it's only Nuga left alive for the CTs. He was in pit, now he needs to come out of there and just tries to throw the nade at GMX and maybe hit him in the head. But GMX proves to be too strong tonight. He really is getting the frags everywhere on the map. 21 frags for the Frenchman, only 4 deaths, and he's sitting on top of his squad, of course. On the other side we have Cheaty with 12. And the save round by the CTs is taking care of Clan-Mystik really fast. They even decide to plant the bomb, so they have some additional money, and now it's only Feeds They will take care of him together, and it's a 3-10 scoreline in favor of the terrorists on Inferno. It is not looking too good for MyaM-Gaming, aka OnBots, aka one of the only Estonian squads ever. Maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But at least it's the only well-known Estonian squad. This time Cheaty with the AWP and Helix with the first frag. So Cheaty is pushing down into mid without having cover from above mid. And he retreats in time, just in time to be honest. Because the terrorists are now taking back the middle and he just barely missed a shot. Just didn't shoot at all because he was flashed to death and needed to retreat. Now he's re-peeking mid and he just doesn't have the luck. Cheaty jumps into another nade and he just gets flashed and naded whenever he peeks. Now he gets the frag onto SF. Finally, Cheaty is rewarded with his patience and makes it a 3v1. GMX all alone in bananas. He's got two in front of him and this time he can't connect to the head. Nuga takes him out and OnBots make it 4-10. If they reach the 5th round, it would be a nice outcome of the half considering the bad play and economic situation they were stuck in for the remainder of the half. See that they needed to save 3 times and they had 1 forced buy and a load of rounds where they had 1 or 2 FAMASes in the lineup. So actually something that you don't want to have as a CT squad. Now Helix gives away the first frag to SF. The hero of the last round goes down to Super Fighter, and Cheaty with the AWP now in apartments. And he's surprising SF with a shot and takes him out, makes it 4v4 again. Now Feed's waiting on top of Banana, there's nothing happening at all. Clan-Mystik is preparing an A push and they have a 4v2 situation on that bomb site. They actually managed to fake it really nicely. The CTs already push into CT spawn. Cheaty now takes out GMX with a CZ75 action, but the CTs need to re-rotate towards B. They smoke it up, they try to get a feed going into the bomb site and try to retake it, but the terrorists are already there. It is a 4v3 situation in favor of the CTs. Feeds and Hearts exchange frags. It is a 2v3 now at Kiyoshima, all alone now on the bomb site. He gets the frag onto Nuga, fires away onto Dots, but Dots gets the better of him. 5-10 now, and at least MyaM-Gaming was able to get the last 2 rounds to stay alive in the match and maybe get something out of the second half. If they win the pistol round, they might be up to a 8-10 scoreline, so it's not that bad at all. And I promise you a song. What remix was it again? Can you please post the remix again? It was American Authors, Best Day of My Life, and some remix was in there. So I will play that after the game. Clan-Mystik just had great aim and they had GMX. There's nothing more to say. Kirishima and GMX just demolished the Estonian squad, and I think GMX had 4 or 5 3Ks. And having one player having 4 3Ks, that means you had at least 4 rounds when you had a 2v something, you know, a 2v3 or maybe even a 2v5 situation. And out of those 4 rounds, Clan-Mystik managed to win every single one. And then they had their additional standard rounds, so they racked up 10 rounds and ended up with a 5-round lead. Now Clan-Mystik on the CT side for the second round, for the second half. OnBots, aka MyaM-Gaming, already having the first frag in the bag onto SF, but Cheaty just storms out in mid alone. Kenny-S takes him out. Now Helix with 1 back. Dots kinda just ran into Hearts, tackled him away in the corner, and Hearts decided to rather black out than stay alive. Kenny-S now and Kiyoshima trying to retake the bomb site. The bomb is planted. Kenny-S already having the frag onto Nuga, but now he spotted Feeds, and Feeds is taking a lot of time away from Kenny-S. Helix with a cheeky kill onto Kiyoshima from Graveyard, and finally Feeds gets the better of Kenny S, and OnBots, aka MyaM-Gaming, win the pistol round, and they are back into the game. They purchased their AKs, and now they just need to maintain the control on the CT's economy, and then they can come back into the game. They need to win the next 2 rounds to have a chance at coming back. And they are sticking together, having won at Banana. It will be Nuga just having some pseudo faking going on, and the rest of the squad is actually taking the long route towards A. GMX is there in the boiler room to ambush Nuga, was it? And Nuga goes down to GMX. GMX now got himself the AK, and that was the demolishing weapon of choice for him in the last half. Kenny S takes out Feeds with a nice headshot off his Max 7, and it is a 3v5 in favor of the CTs. They are retaking the bomb site. Helix gets one back. They really need to stand tall now. Dots is there in a nice position, and he's supported by Cheaty as well. They get 3 frags in an instant, and Helix with another one to come back onto Hearts. Dots finishes off the round, and in the end, MyaM-Gaming come out on top of Clan-Mystik in the second round of the second half, even though it was really close. A 5v3 situation can go either way, even though they didn't have armor and they didn't have a whole lot of weapons in their lineup. So MyaM-Gaming lucky to take care of this 5v3 situation even without losing a single man. So actually they just lost 2 weapons in the round, and that's a considerably nice echo round for a terrorist squad. Another save round now by the CTs, of course. MyaM takes their time. They just want to see if they have a stack or a trap going on somewhere. Capture places, gain control of certain aspects of the map. And they have control of apartments now, and they're preparing for an A push. Helix took mid, and now they can set up their nades and just storm in and take care of the saving CTs. Only 2 CTs waiting for them. It will be Hearts and GMX. SF is now rotating, and GT gets the first one onto GMX. Hearts though with 1 back of his USP. Oh, he goes down though in the end. The corner was too close. He couldn't run away anymore. And I should say P2000, not USP. Yeah, USPS. P2000, USPS, blah. Messing it up all the time. But Kenny has got himself a Galil and is trying to hide away as far as possible away from the terrorists. And they are not looking for the weapon. They know the CTs should be able to buy anyway next round. With Kenny S, they kind of spare 1 weapon. So the economical factor is not that big if you're looking at it from the terrorist perspective. They rather stay with their 3 AKs instead of giving 1 AK away just to get rid of 1 Galil. That's not really a trade that you're looking for, so they stay away and make it 8-10. And now Clan-Mystik with a weapon round, the first one of the second half. It will be the all-important round that decides if MyaM-Gaming will be able to come back into the match or not. If they win this, they can draw the game. If they lose it, they probably will lose the edge on Clan-Mystik, and they might get back to a 3 or even 4 round lead. So they know what's at stake, and they try to push into A. Kenny S takes out Helix and the mid. Cheaty with 1 back onto Kenny S, then the refrag straight away, and it is a 4v4 again. But the CTs are rotating towards the A bomb site, and it will be a 3v3 situation over there. Nuga though with a nice headshot onto SF from far away. He kinda luckily had his crosshair at the right position and put him down right away. Cheaty now with 1 onto Hearts in the pit. Another one goes down in the bomb site. GMX not being able to get another 3k in the game. And now it's only Kiyoshima firing away, but he gets some nice shots dealt onto Dots, who is suddenly down to 13 HP. His teammate already ran down, but Dots repositioned himself and gets himself the headshot onto Kiyoshima. Great play by MyaM-Gaming, and surviving that weapon round was all important for them. Now they can lay back a little bit. They know the CTs need to save or probably only have a few upgraded pistols and maybe armor on 1 or 2 players. So they should be able to draw the game. And Clan-Mystik, look at them having a 5-man stack on top of bananas. And MyaM-Gaming doesn't know that yet. They just have one on terrace side, on terrace stairs, and he smokes them off. So the strategy is completely failed for Clan-Mystik. Feeds now ambushes them as well. He gets one onto GMX. He kind of knows that there are a lot of players, and he just fires away, gets himself 3 headshots onto the storming CTs that were really eager to collect the frag, and the bomb gets planted in the meantime. Now they all are looking for the frags, and look at Clan-Mystik being on top of mid again, and they will get the frag onto Nuga. Helix though with a nice AK spray down. Nice spray control by him, collects him 2 frags, and OnBots, aka MyaM-Gaming, make it 10-10. Thanks to some nice hold by Feeds with a 3 headshot round. Five-man banana setup by MyaM-Gaming, but they decided to reposition themselves and get some overall map intelligence going. GD is checking out apartments, Feeds is taking care of middle, while the rest is staying at banana and trying to keep the CTs at the bomb site. Clan-Mystik flashed themselves out of A long, and now they're rotating towards the B bomb site where 5 terrorists are already storming. SF gets himself 2 frags, Kyoshima with 1, with 2 from banana, and he gets himself the 3rd frag as well. The bomb gets planted nonetheless, but Clan-Mystik just simply outplayed MyaM-Gaming. Great play by the 2 players over at long. I need to show you again. They have one here in the corner and one in library. He threw a flash that exploded somewhere around there on the corner, obviously, so he could peek out and got all the information that there are no terrorists, and then they rotated towards B already, and that's when the terrorists were all there. So they were a nice little aiming practice from CT spawn. Got themselves the round thanks to that single play on A long. You know, it's just those small plays. And nice double stack in apartments rewards GMX with a frag onto dots, makes it a 4v5 early on in the round. Clan-Mystik now having another nice start into one of the most important rounds in the match so far. Either of those teams who wins will have the edge. Okay, well, they have saved some money on hearts and some on dots, some on helix, but the economy is really run down for both of the teams, so they need to watch out. Any mistake can mean you need to save, and Kenny S puts down helix, makes it a 5v3, and he repositions himself so the terrorists can't push him anymore. Now SF, oh, I was about to say, will surely kill Nuga, but Nuga got the better of him. Kyoshima now flashed him away and feared him to kind of try and get to the arms of his teammates, but as he was trying to join them, they all went down. It's only Nuga against 4 CTs. They are all low on HP, but Hearts is there to collect the headshot. Clan-Mystik now taking point again, 12-10 the scoreline. And GMX with 25. He isn't as massive as he was on the terrorist side, but still his performance was okay already. When he was, if he would have left after the first half, he would have gotten 21 frags on his scoreboard. Kyoshima with 20 now as well. joining the force and making Clan-Mystik getting back on track in the second half. Oh, Kenny is in big trouble, but he gets two close quarter shots onto Helix and Dots and another one onto Feeds in mid. So he gets rid of 3 terrorists. And wow, that was an action by Kenny S. GT and Nuga now alone against 4 CTs. Kiyushima down to 6 HP, Kenny S down to 4 HP. And despite his low HP, he got 3 frags. And all in Boiler Room. GT still dares to peek there because he basically knows Kenny S won't be there anymore. Another nice team play by Kiyushima and his teammate on B to flash each other out and have them have a nice time peeking out. GMX was following GT all the time and he just decided to execute him in the end. So Nuga was left alone. He tried to plant the bomb at least to enable his team to buy for the next round. But the CTs were too close already. They knew where he was. They checked every other corner, so it was obvious where he was trying to get to. And the terrorists are now left saving 10 to 13 the scoreline, and Clan-Mystik will probably make it 14 to 10, and then the Estonian squad of MyaM-Gaming don't have any more room for failure. And as Kenny S takes down Dots in the apartments, he shows us what he did last round with 3 of them. Even though there was only 1 terrorist, he's still the no-scope monster. Once again, it's Nuga left alone against 4 CTs. He's got the bomb on his back, but he's unsure where to go. He's always already cornered in. Well, he's pushed from every direction. Hearts takes him out and makes it 14 to 10. MyaM-Gaming needs to collect 6 rounds in a row, and we didn't see them do that a single time. So Clan-Mystik should feel very confident and very comfortable to collect that win against the Estonian squad. Kenny S gets himself another first frag onto GT, and now he's chiming in as well. As soon as GMX kinda let go a little bit, Kenny S and Kiyushima showed up on the server and took over his job basically. Kiyushima already pushed in from behind, a 3v4 in favor of the CTs. Kiyushima botched that spray, but in the end gets a frag onto Feeds with a pistol, and Kenny is with one more onto Helix to finish off the round. 15 to 10. MyaM-Gaming had some nice rounds, but it wasn't enough yet. They need to proceed and get themselves going to reach the 15 to 15 scoreline. And oh my god, look at Clan-Mystik having 3 AWPs in their lineup. But at least they are not bunching them up. I would go for a 3-man AWP peek down mid, just to be sure, you know. Hearts about to have an encounter. He kind of missed his shot. Kenny S though didn't miss with a nade, and SF didn't miss his one. So Kiyushima and GMX take out 2 additional terrorists, and it's only Feeds left to save his Estonian squad. MyaM-Gaming from losing that game. Kenny S with a close quarter shot once again. Feeds takes him out. Feeds takes GMX out as well. Kiyushima almost goes down, but then collects the headshot, and MyaM-Gaming go down 16 to 10 to the French squad of Clan-Mystik, and it was obvious, in my opinion, that MyaM-Gaming would lose, but you never know what happens if Clan-Mystik doesn't have a 30k GMX in their lineup for tonight. Look at Hearts only having 7 frags, but you know, if 1 or 2 players are completely insane and completely on fire, sometimes there's nothing left to frag anymore.